Hey guys, today we're gonna see how to get all main level coins. Jump to dash 2.2.
In this video, I'll tell you how to get all Jump to Dash coins the easiest way. From the first all the way to the last main level.
How did they beat
Before
that?
starting though, one quick tip. Enable your progress bar on this spot in the pause menu when trying to get each coin. Because I'll show you where every coin is located based on the percentage into the level. Let's begin. First up, we have Stereo Madness. The coins in order are at 50%, 75% and 98%. After you did the first ship in Stereo Madness, you enter a cube portal where the first coin is located. Wait a little and hold until the cube has jumped 3 times. Then release and continue the level. Don't drop down early since the chance of dying is bigger here, since you need to do 1 click after dropping down instead of 0. For the second coin, you need to after passing...
Wait, hold on. Now I forgot to mention when we saw a coin I have to collect it. Not everybody, but not people hate. But none of the levels are more easy than Time Machine. The answer in that question is 0. Now 0 levels who are not more than you.
That's exactly right. Thanks for feeling better.
I'm always telling you my secret. Like the I always tell secrets to you.
No, thank you. I shall keep it to you too.
You're the only person. Okay, here's where things start to get tough. Because we gotta go up here. And you have to keep going up, down, up, down. But I don't think we're gonna have any problems because I just beat the level with all 3 coins.
That's crazy.
I mean, I wasn't basically supposed to do only the first coin. I mean, it's fine. At least we can skip to back on track now. At least because of that, we can just like skip to back on track. Wait, hold on. No, I didn't save it.
Get it
I did have it saved. Hold on.
First, enter the final ship portal, pass these 2 structures and fly to the top part of the level without
Look at
hitting
that,
these spike pushes. You have to fly against the roof of the level, which looks hard, but if you look closely, this is not a spike push, but a spot you can fly against. So start holding when passing the final deadly
That's why you never attempted for it.
I never think
obstacle to enter another secret ship.
Because you
Just
never
flew straight.
Because you never knew where it was.
And I never looked for coins.
Fly as much against the roofs and grounds here as possible, and GG, you got the final coin.
Good job.
We now move to back on track. The coins are in order at 42%, 55% and 84%. After you hit this platform with a single spike on it at 38%, you should see the staircase of rectangle platforms. Only jump on the track. The coins are in order at 42%, 55% and 84%.
42% first one.
Yes.
42% and 55% and 84%.
Exactly like that.
After you hit this platform with a single spike on it at 38%, you should see the staircase of rectangle platforms. Only jump on the first 2 of them. After that you release to hit a blue pad on the ground and get the coin. Don't do anything after that since you have enough time to react to the next jump. You'll soon enter a ship portal for the second coin. After passing the first top structure, fly on the top half of the screen to be able to quickly react to a secret corridor you can fly through. Fly as straight as you can here to obtain the coin and continue the level. At 79%, you will see this structure with a spike in the middle and a block at the end. Do 2 jumps here and do another 2 jumps in this staircase. But instead of doing 3 jumps and moving on to the next platform, release and do another jump on the level it's ground. Hit the yellow pad and hold to continue the level. GG on getting all back on track coins.
Now I need to get them. They basically just said G
is cheesy for?
I don't know if that's a bad word.
Was that all 3 coins?
Yeah.
Boom!
And 1 attempt.
Good job. Okay, what's next? Ow.
And then my punches are strong.
We now move to Polargeist. The coins are in order at 44%,
You always
63%,
notice that,
and 77%. The
You
first coin
always
in
notice the first coin of
We
Polargeist.
now move to Polargeist.
But you just
The
never
coins are in
saw
order
that.
at 44%, 63%, and 77%.
You never saw that.
The first coin in Polargeist is on the top part of the
Wait.
ship part. To get it easily,
I've
just
never
hold
seen
when
that.
entering the ship
I used to
portal,
hold
and
it.
whenever a square block approaches, you release for a short time and
Ah.
hold again. Eventually, you approach the coin, and from here you can release and continue the level. For the next coin, we first go down this staircase with spikes above it. Jump over a spike, and from here you start holding. Once to jump on this block, and from here another 3 times. Here, release, and when in the air, hold again to do another jump, after which you obtain the coin. Hit the yellow orb that comes after it too. We now approach the hardest coin in the game. On this structure with a spike and a blue
I
pad
never
on the
saw the
ground,
pathway. I
you
never
need to do
aimed
a
for the
perfect
point.
jump to
Look at
hit
that.
the blue pad. Avoid the spike, hit a yellow orb, and hit the final coin, which is really tough. After that, you need to hold to immediately continue the level without a break. The easiest way to beat it is to jump right after having fully passed the structure with your cube exactly. Now you should be able to do this jump way better. GG on obtaining all Polargeist coins.
That's crazy.
We now move to
I got it
tryouts.
before,
The
actually.
coins are in order
Now
at
what's the
29.
video?
Wait, hold on. I forgot I have to collect them actually. You just gotta do that. Let's go.
Okay.
Do you believe in me? One attempt. Do you think I can one attempt?
Yes, I believe in that.
But-
You don't have to,
But
you need to relax.
but imagine cheating.
That's the word, don't fix it.
Because cheating is basically the same as being too confident.
Yeah, I'm putting too much stress on you.
But cheating basically does the same thing as when you're too confident.
That's good.
Then you just mess up yourself. So don't cheating.
Don't fix it.
Don't cheating.
Rather, not say anything.
Don't cheating. Don't cheating.
Don't fix it. Rather not say anything.
Oh, that's
Just
fine.
say you're gonna play.
I'm gonna leave this out. I mean, you could also just like fly through everything and go up there. But that's the hard part about the game.
Okay, so that's
I mean, the game is basically made to test my gaming skills. I guess the game is made to test people's skills.
your reflexes.
It just looks like it, but it's probably not. Oh!
That's fine. You got the coin.
On my second attempt.
Yeah.
High five.
Boom.
Double.
I want to tell you something.
Okay.
Okay, let's...
Alright, let's go back.
Yeah. What's the next level?
We now move to tryouts. The coins are in order at 29%, 62% and 80%. The first coin is impossible to get without knowing where it is. Let's start at this spot as a reference point at 27%, between a staircase and another staircase going downwards. Go down these stairs, click and release on the first
Release on the first
platform that looks
and then
like
look.
this. When in the air, keep
Look.
Oh. And those flames are...
holding, obtain the coin and continue the level. We now are at 59%, hitting an orb to jump over this row of 5 spikes. Hit the orb and keep holding. Don't stop until you're on top of this spiky structure. Release, get the coin and hold again. The final coin is in the ship part that comes after the second coin. When the spiky squares appear, fly in the middle of them, but when you went past the third structure, move up as high as you can in the level and fly between the top of the level and these spikes. It's hard. Don't click too many times since your chance of making a mistake and die increases like this.
That's what happened.
We now move.
But you know what? I actually want to attempt the last coin of dry out.
Okay. But let's just...
I actually want to attempt it. But
Let's just do our best.
I mean, let's go to Geometry Dash and try it out.
I messed it up.
Without an accident. Do you think I can get to that point in this attempt again? So what does raging mean?
Raging from the angry.
I was raging a lot when trying to complete jumper. And I was literally raging a lot on when I Do you remember that time I took me 2 hours for 2 levels? I mean, that was when I still played back on track before. No!
Well, we saw that previous time.
I got the good for that. So, oh no, that's the 2 cents.
Boom.
I mean, but we can also try to beat the level. We can try. It doesn't matter if we die because we still collect it.
Yeah, it's about
I mean, we must at least try to beat the level.
Good job.
We must at least try. That's about. The next one's gonna. What do you think it is? What do you think?
I have no idea. Alone in the dark.
Increases like this.
Look.
We now move to base after base. The coins in order are 22%, 47% and 67%. The first coin is great because it's easier than a normal route. When the level changes from purple to pink here, do some simple clicks, hit this orb above these 3 spikes and after hitting it you can relax, grab some apple juice and hit the coin. Now you can continue the level to hit the second coin. Obtaining the second coin looks really hard, but it isn't. When between these 2 blocks at 44%, we go down a small staircase with 2 spiky structures above it, and when hitting the lowest platform immediately hold and keep holding for dear life, since now you jump between these 2 platforms and get the second coin. Don't do anything to continue the level. For the last coin, we enter this corridor as a ship game mode. First go up, then go down to avoid a spike and hold again to enter this secret corridor, and you now obtained all coins. GG.
Ah, they at the top.
We now move.
Okay.
But now I have to try.
Yeah, base after base.
Since I have only collected the first coin in the last coin and beat the level with those coins, I have to try beat the level with the second coin. It's basically a coin that you can get. You don't even have to hold any. You don't even have to hold down any part to get the coin. So this point you kind of have to hold. Boom!
Boom.
Are you proud of me for
I'm very proud of you.
doing that basically? I mean, sometimes I just kind of fell into it on accident. Sometimes it's trying to be base after base, sometimes I kind of fell into it on accident. And then I never saw the coin and I was like, what's that? And then I was like, maybe it's just a coin. And I was correct. That happened on the third coin of Pink Like Bella Rose. But sometimes I also fall into the coin of Pink Like Bella on accident. But that coin is really risky.
Did you ace the level? Woo!
Another one attempt. But look at that!
Brilliant.
That even means I got a new secret coin. But
A new
now
color or coin?
coin. But look at that! I'm one coin closer to unlocking theory of everything too. Look.
Can you believe? And what's theory?
I'm at 50. Let me see. Now I mean, those levels of the coin entities are 3 stereo madness, 3 back on track, 3 Polargeist, 3 dry out, 3 base after base.
Awesome, you made a clean sweep of the first.
But next it is.
No. Can I watch?
On to Can't Let Go. The coins in order are 26%,
Look.
Yeah.
62% and 76%.
Okay.
After hitting the second orb here, continue some gameplay, and after coming across 2 orbs, you drop down into another small
wonder where it's gonna
staircase. Hold before the spike,
still
2
wondering.
jumps in total and
yeah,
release.
is it
You
at the
now
top?
obtain
Oh,
the
it's at the
first
bottom.
coin. GG. The second coin is all the way in this ship part. First enter the ship portal, move past 2 pillars, and when you're getting close to the third one, move up to fly between the top part of the level and this spiky
That's
structure.
like exactly
Let's go around
outside
here
of the
since you
third
can't
coin
die
of
to the
Dryad.
top of the structure.
That's
For
like
the final
exactly-
coin, we
that's
go
like
upside
exactly
down.
outside.
First pass the 3 orbs that come right after you go upside
but it's
down,
like
and instead of
slightly
going down the
tighter.
staircase and
It's
jumping
Dryad.
before the
It's
spike,
slightly
jump on the
tighter.
block before it to
Even
obtain the
tighter.
final
It's all
coin.
really
Keep
small.
holding to not die to
wait,
For the
wait,
final
wait.
coin, we go upside down. First pass the 3 orbs that come
This
right
is the
after you
part
go
where
upside
the struggles
down,
are
and
the
instead
most.
of going
Yeah,
down the
that's-
staircase and
that-
jumping
that
before the
for me
spike,
can't
jump on the
go
block
super-
before it to obtain the final coin. Keep holding to
I think I can. I think. The dark part is the part that I really struggled with. I thought I was gonna stay on that part forever, but then it ended up beating Kid Let Go, and you know how strong that is, right? I went past the first one. No, the third one. I still have to go like that. I mean, sometimes I fall into it as well. And I always thought I was gonna die. Playing the face after this. I mean, the two spots are similar. Both of the points are dark parts. And base after base, it just wasn't upside down. And I think like that it was upside down. It's really similar. No, I went past it.
Oh, it's just crazy
I mean,
going upside
at
down.
least we still showed where it was.
Wait, it
At
is.
least I still saw where it was on the video.
Yes.
not die to the spike that
We're
comes
just
right
doing
after
it
it for a short period
so
of
that they
time.
can see our skills.
Yes.
We now move on to Jumper. The coins
because-
in order are 35%, 43%, and 68%.
That's gonna be hard to
The
collect.
first coin is in the first ship. You first fly normally, then upside down, then normally again, and then upside down again. In this final upside down part, fly between these two blocks to hit the coin. There's more room in between them than you think, so don't fly too close to these spikes. When between the two blocks, don't do anything for a bit to not die after you finally hit the coin. The
Whoa.
second coin comes right after you finish the ship portal. Do a few jumps until you see a floating structure that extends with 2 slaps into the air. Jump on this one and jump on the final block here and keep holding. In the air, release, and right when you're back on the main ground, you can click again. You can't hold or you'll die. The final coin is obtainable when in this ship part with spikes trying to kill you. Fly on the bottom half of the level to eventually just reach the coin and get it. GG on obtaining all Jumper coin.
The real rocket part of Jumper is really similar to the rocket part of Polargeist.
Okay.
It's really similar. Polargeist, it was just a bunch of blocks, but on this one, it's a bunch of blocks with spikes on them. and it also has spikes in Polar. And it also has spikes on the top and bottom, and Polargeist doesn't.
For the extra challenge.
But wait, did they
Coin
already
is
collect
obtainable
it?
when in this shipyard with spikes trying to kill you. Fly on the bottom half of the level to eventually just reach the coin and get it. GG on obtaining all jumper coins.
That's the
Now,
third
now,
one.
now I, now, that's the 7th one. Look at that. Just look at it. Ethereum Madness 1. Back on track 2. Polargeist 3. Dry out 4. Base after base 5. Can't let go 6. Jumper 7.
7.
And
Level 7.
Time Machine is what I'm still on. Time Machine is hard. I got 86%.
Okay.
Let's try. You like the music?
Yeah.
I mean, this looks normal. It doesn't look that normal, right?
It looks like a cave with a lot of spikes at your head.
I mean, spikes don't really kill you in real life. But you just have to get stabbed by spikes a lot of times in your day.
Yeah, a lot of times.
But spikes are just rare.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Spikes are rare. It's only thorns that are... The thorns are more common.
when you see the spikes, you avoid them.
But thorns are more common. Spikes hurt more. Even one spike, that could already leak some blood. That could already leak blood.
Yeah, you can.
But rare cases, right?
Yes. Because you will probably avoid them.
Spikes basically just pop out of nowhere. I'm an upside down rocket ship master now.
Whoopee!
But not getting coins in upside down. I know where the first 2 coins are. But I kind of wonder fell into the last Time Machine coin as well. But with Jumper, there weren't really any coins that I could have fallen into.
Probably with this.
But in Time Machine base after base with Can't Let Go, there were coin placements that I just kept falling into.
Yeah, just try and fly lower from the beginning, but it is because you try to avoid those spikes.
I mean, yeah, the spikes are what really make it hard. And also because it's only one and a half blocks, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's basically also because of time. And I'm not very good at straight flying. And I'm not really a straight fly master. Probably just like a straight fly beginner.
I think most
I'm probably just a straight fly beginner.
all the steady is to fly straight. It's a lot of
Straight fly is the one block fly. And it's just you must remember not to jump in that area and I keep forgetting. Just don't jump. I just gotta keep saying it so that I can get it out of my, so that I can memorize that part of my head. Don't
that's the way
jump,
to
don't
go.
jump. I must not jump. Alright? You don't jump. You see my memorizing works.
But yeah,
It doesn't always work.
no, it doesn't always. Because if you think too hard, then you don't focus on the other parts. That can really come naturally. Woohoo!
Are you happy?
Yeah. I'm
But the
impressed.
next one is really close. I'm probably just gonna get all. I'm probably just gonna beat the level with the first one. I would be really shocked if I did. Do you think I am?
Yeah, no, it's
I mean, I gotta just like take it easy. No!
And get it. GG on obtaining all jumper coins.
Let's see. What's the next level? What do you think?
The next one, I don't know. it was.
We now move on to Time
Oh,
Machine.
that-
The
the one
coins
that-
in order are 13%, 37%, and 69%. First, do an upside down jump into this portal here, and when you jump on top of this structure with spikes below it, at the very end of the block do another jump. Practice this for a bit since it's pretty tight. For our second coin, we are going in reverse. When hitting the ship portal in reverse, fly as much in the middle as you possibly can so you can reach a hidden pathway where you do not need to do anything at all to get the coin. For the final coin, we are upside down again. And after jumping over the first two spikes, just keep holding, drop down to hit the yellow pad, hit the other yellow pad and don't do anything. You will now obtain the coin, after which you have to hit 2 pink orbs. GG on obtaining all Time Machine coins.
Let's go.
It's on the way.
Yeah, because it's out the store, so I don't have to wait that long.
And
I
you
mean, the
don't-
levels are long, and the longer the level is, the more range.
That's true.
This is bonkers. The last part of the level is definitely so bonkers. I just can't wait to see the end of the level.
You say.
I told you I'm not a it looks kind of like a slapstick monster. You don't give me how much slapstick monster is. But that is definitely. I just think it looks like that by the name.
I think so.
The slapstick monsters. I think that are built like monsters.
And
I
they
think
scored
that are
number
built
3.
like monsters in Club Step.
Oh.
In Club Step. Let me show you where Club Step is. Here's Club Step.
Okay.
It's one of the demon levels.
Wow.
It's a part of the demon levels. 14 stars. It's one of the demon levels.
My God.
You see, this is what a Club Step monster looks like.
Oh,
That's one of the Club Step monsters.
yeah. You try to make such on your one level. You also.
Oh yeah, the long run though.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me show all my players.
Remember we.
Let me show it to all my people. Here it is, long run though. I'm just gonna play it for them.